Welcome to the 707 song. Always love the opening intro to this song, and kind of figured out what he's doing and some cool parts to this. So if anything, I suggest you just kind of watch, because he does some cool inversions and suspendeds that make the song interesting. We're in normal tuning, kind of palm muting the A, and we're going to do a down, up, down, and then another down. Play this A suspended second that he does in the intro. This is what makes it so unique, is we're on the 2nd fret, 4th string, 3rd string at the 4th fret, and we're going to let that B string, which gives us our sus2, in this A chord, and we don't really want to hit the 1st string, but if you do, that's fine. It's part of the chord, but we just mainly want to focus on those three, the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So we have this. So there's 5 hits of the chord, which is, the timing's a little bit different. And then he does another one of those, because you're just, every other hit is just, so it's down, down chord. Okay, so listen to the song, you'll catch the rhythm, but after he does the 5, then he does another extended little pick for 3 more. And then what we're doing is a G, and we're just going to play basically the 4th through the 1st string. And this G I want you to reference by putting your fingers on the 3rd fret on the 1st and 2nd string. So you'll have, and then he goes to a D, then a D sus4, back to a D. So you have this. Then you're back into that rhythm. Now the rhythm here, when he goes back in, he doesn't necessarily do that. He just plays it straight. There's those 5. Now you'll hear the guitar come in with that little lick that he does. I'll show you that in a second, with a lot of flanger. And then you'll hear him do the other 3 counts. And then again, your D, G to D sus4, D. So that's the intro. Second time through, that lick is basically open A 5th string to the 2nd fret, back to open A, and then you're going to hit the A on the 6th string and slide that down. So if you got 2 guitars, you might want to have somebody do this, but obviously it's overdubbed. So, and there's some slight palm muting to it. And then you're back into the lick. So now we're into the verse, and just to give you an example, when I started listening to this, I heard him moving down, and I started on this G to this D to this F, and that sounded right. But as I watched him do it live, I noticed he's using the 4th root G. So we're gonna go from this G to this D. Now, if you're not familiar playing with a D like this, we're going to be playing the F sharp note on the 4th string at the 4th fret, and then we'll bar across the 7th fret for the 3rd and 2nd. And we're not going to play that 1st string. So we're just palm muting this. Then we're going to move to the F. So we're at the 3rd fret on the 4th string. Then we're going to move to an E. Now, this is where he does a little lick, and this lick is like this. Took me a little while to kind of figure this out because I seen, you know, it was hard to see exactly what he's doing in the videos, but what he's doing is moving to an E, and we're really only going to play on the 2nd and 3rd string, but I bar across the 2nd here because I'm going to be lifting up that 3rd string. So you have to hybrid pick this. So you got to use your finger on the 2nd string and your pick on the 3rd, and you're going to hit them together, the 3rd and 2nd, and then again you'll pull off at this point, and then back and forth. So all together, and then you're back into your G. So let me go through that slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're back to your G, D. Now he just holds the F the 2nd time through. 3rd time through is just like the 1st. Now this last time, what we're going to do is we're going to do our G, D, and then we just sit on that D just for a second, and then we're going to go to E, then F. So it'll sound like this. And then you're into the chorus. The chorus should sound like this. Okay, so hit the A string, and then we're going to go up to the 2nd, 3rd fret, and then we'll hit the open 4th string for a D, and then walk backwards. Now the reason I'm using my 2nd finger is because it gets me in position to do an F, alright? So you'll see me moving back and forth. So to start it, he's only playing an F power chord there, so we're only playing the 6th through the 4th string. Alright, now we're going to do another lick. So what we're doing there is we're going to start out on the E note, 4th string, 2nd fret, and go backwards. And then to A again. And then you're back into the verse the 1st time through that chorus. 2nd time they do the chorus, he goes back into the... Okay, so after the 2nd chorus where they're singing I Could Be Good For You, they go into another intro lick with that A sus2, and then into a bridge. So let me show you that at speed, and then I'll show you what he's doing. Then we come right to an A sus4. So we've got our pinky down on the 3rd string, and we're going to lift that up to an A. We're only playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Then we move that up to a B sus4 to B. Alright, right? Then we're going to move it up to a D. Then we move it up to an E. So we have this. I've got kind of fat fingers right now. I don't know. It's just so anyhow. You can do it this way if you only want to play the 2 strings on the 4th and 3rd. Okay, and then we're going to go A, E, and then G. And we're going to play our G here the first time through because he's going to do a hammer on and pull off with that pinky and then hit D. So it'll sound like this. So slowly it should sound like this. And we're going to repeat that A sus4 to A, B, D, E, and we're just going to do A, E, and then G here at the 5th root.